Hey there. Do you have one of these switches to install in your race car so you can get rid of the wiper stocks? If so, stay tuned. I'll show you how to get this done. Alright, I had actually forgotten to take in a picture, but if you want to turn this around in your head, we're going to go over the wiring diagram. But this is the end of the plug facing you with this tang here, and we're going to pop over the wiring diagram. I'll show you how this looks. Here's a wiring diagram drawn up. You may want to take a screenshot of this, but this is that exact plug spun around. So in the previous image, it was upside down. When you're looking at it with the tang facing you, that top left corner, most of these generic Kubota wiring switches is brown and blue, but the idea is the functionality here. That's going to be the headlight active position 2. Now the second one, white and red, that's going to be your tail light. Now that system is on with either position 1 or position 2. Now this is important because not all systems have a position 2. For example, if your race car only has low beams or only high beams, you would most likely wire it to position 1. You would emit this wire and then the tail light would work. 3, so this is the other side of the tang. It's green and black in my situation. This is turn signal power in. Likewise, your headlight power in is going to be number 7. Now, the reason why I'm calling on power in is some of these factory systems require a switch to ground, and that's going to require a different sort of relay to trigger it, because all the switch does is it's just it moves the power around, right? So 12 volt in, 12 volt in, 12 volt in. Blank. This fourth one here, there's nothing there. The white and green and the green and blue, these are essentially the horn button. It's a moment switch. So in theory, you push it, this completes the circuit. So in my case, I've got this completing a ground circuit, which triggers the horn relay. Now again, 7 here. The yellow in my case, that's headlight power supply. This is going to be number 8, so it's blue. Sorry, I can't spell. Headlight position 1. So again, you could have low beam, high beam. Right turn signal is number 9. Left turn signal number 10, and 11 and 12 are blank. So let's pop over and look at some images. The first step here is you want to depin the existing. This is the Miata situation, so you can see I actually tied it back in. Had to add a couple of relays to trigger the horn as well as the tail lights. Here we're testing the system. You can see I'm testing the blinkers. Horn button, you can see it grounds out right there. Essentially completes the circuit. Now for the blinkers, I've got everything wired in, and we can test one blinker operation and the other blinker operation. So there's one, there's the other. We'll turn on the headlights. I went to headlight position 1 because I've only got the high beams for my HIDs, and then of course the tail lights work right there. Brake switch operates the voltage there, so that's fine. Horn works. Then here's how I mounted up the switch. I just took a cutting board, makes great plastic, and mounted it to a bracket. And then final install in the car. I tilted it up after this picture here, but there you go. I was able to delete my wiper and turn signal stocks. Hopefully you found this informative. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm going to put this document in the link below. Don't forget to click like and subscribe up in the corner here. It's going to be one of these two. And I'll also put a link to what I bought on Amazon, but these are all roughly the same. So hopefully this helps you get your race car street legal, if you will. I know a lot of guys will delete the wiper stock as well as the turn signal stock. Now, I didn't address the wipers in this situation. This is mostly just turn signal and headlight. Your typical combo switch will have this, and then there'll be a second one for wiper stock. That's a whole nother video. If you want to see how I did it on the Miata and how I tied it in, I used a 3-position switch. Comment below. I'll take the time to tear apart the Miata and make that video if you guys want to see it. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.